Alright, hello everybody. We are back. I know it's been a long while. I'm still on hiatus from weekday streaming, been getting a lot of VODs out. I think I've gotten about 4 or 5. I finished off the Pokemon Fire Red playlist, so that's fully updated, completed, hopefully. So, everyone who was waiting for that, I do apologize that it took so long. We finished half a project and got darn near halfway through another one, or actually more than halfway through another one, I guess. Still working on that. I am still going to be on hiatus for next week. Hopefully, have most everything finished off to a comfortable point, and then I'm going to just kind of in habit be producing more. So, next week should be the last week of hiatus. So, if I look at my calendar, just to kind of look at things. No stream Monday the 19th, no stream Thursday the 22nd, but then we should be back Monday the 26th. But yeah, we are still going to be doing Saturday streams for those weeks. So this week and next week, it's going to be normal Saturday streams. However, I am dancing with the idea of switching up my schedule because to help prevent any sort of burnout that I was feeling, prior to this with Pokemon, with the main series, I'm thinking I'm going to drop that down to 1 day a week, and then I'm going to allocate the other day for more variety streaming. So, dancing with those ideas, something I've been kind of thinking about today and yesterday, especially after not streaming this week. I've just felt a lot better, so it's working. What I'm doing is working, and I'm gonna keep doing it for this week. So this upcoming week, I should say. But today we have a nice, chill, relaxing Pixelmon stream. Nothing too crazy. Might work on some house stuff more, probably just mining and resource gathering and maybe a bit of exploring, but for now we're just going to kind of do our thing. Switch on over here and hopefully everything comes through okay. Hope the audio is coming through alright. But yeah, we just have a nice, calm, relaxing stream. So shout out to any lurkers in chat. Hope you guys do enjoy just listening to me babble on about something. And then, yeah, I didn't know the tandem mouse thing would be a problem. So I think we're just gonna leave it as is there. But where did my bed go? I have my bed out here. Or I thought I had a bed out here. Do I not? Okay, it has been a minute, so let's give you the amulet coin there. Because why not? Oh no, right, my bed was up here. That's right. So we do have a bit to finish off on the house. Got a block to place right there, and then stuff like that. Could collect apricorns, but might do that off stream. Hello, Score Bunny. For now, I want to get a mine started. Or rather continue the mine that we had started. I'm thinking what I'm gonna do for the house is I'm gonna top it off with a layer of stone brick stuff, and I was thinking about this. I think I'm gonna get rid of these here. I think these I'm gonna replace because I'm not feeling it. So I might replace that with more stone brick. Stairs, we're gonna kind of figure that out, but I'm gonna empty some stuff into these chests here. I need to do a lot of organization, but yeah, I'm gonna empty just my inventory into these chests. All the stuff that I don't really want or think I will need. So I'll keep my shovel with me, keep those with me, bring some wood and some sticks, and then everything else should be okay. Don't think I need any food. I think if I open my F3, I know there's a lot of information here, but I think I'm in peaceful. Yeah. So don't need the food. But got a lot of Pokemon out here. But yeah, like I said, it's gonna be a chill mining stream. I'm not gonna do anything too fancy. I do want to get some more materials because I want to I think I still need to do silver. Because if I do base, yeah, or aluminum, because there's silver bases which are used for some of this stuff. Because the iron bases are only used for a few things, mainly Pokeballs, whereas the platinum bases are, yeah, platinum bases here. This is what I want, because I want quick balls and ultra balls. So, kind of a gripe I have with the Pixelmon mod, but oh well. But yeah, I've been dabbling with the idea of cutting my main series Pokemon streams down to once per week, those being Thursday or Monday, and then opening up Thursday or Monday to just more games, different in general. Kind of modular with my streams on those days, so and they may it may end up being interchangeable, where one week I might do Pokemon streams on Monday and then variety streams on the other day, and then vice versa. So I want to make sure I keep this count. And this is back one that's gonna bother. Hello, Ekans. Flame charge. Hopefully that's not too loud. If it is, I can turn it down. Drop those. So. I'll timber in chat for anyone who wants to try to catch it. Just leave that there. There we go. And then, alright, so these right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think I'm gonna do 5 in between, so be like that. I think that's a good amount there. So yeah, maybe I'll try it out, the next couple of weeks, see how I like it, see if I feel like I'm getting enough done, and get your guys' opinion on it as well. So. Because while I am going to do my thing, I am going to do my streams as I want them, I want to take your guys' opinions into account. And, if you guys like more of a certain type of thing, may consider doing it more. If you guys want less of something, may consider doing less of it. I don't know. But just as a reminder, at the end of the day, I'm going to decide what I want to do. I apologize if I can't if I can't appeal to everyone. I'm not trying to. I'm appealing to myself, and I'm enjoying what I'm doing. I'm going to be open and honest with you guys about that. It's entirely me enjoying what I'm doing and providing hopefully fun and engaging content for you guys. Or just listening to a nerd babble on. So 1, 2, 3. So wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it was 4, so it's on the fifth one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So I'm gonna take that out as well, just to get the extra coal, and then I'll put something back there, probably. Just some cobblestone. The real question is, what will I stream then if I have an extra day for streaming? Or that I'm not streaming Pokemon content? Because at the end of the day, I'm still going to primarily be Pokemon, but it's just going to be more variety. Because, I mean, I am a variety streamer. It's just the whole Pokemon content thing is kind of what I'm building my platform and my image on, so... There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and make a crafting table here. Make some sticks. I have mouse tweaks in another mod pack and it's messing me up. There we go. Okay. 3. Some of the stuff that I will be covering will obviously be the new Switch 2 stuff whenever I do am able to Switch 2, because I do intend on getting one. So I will definitely be covering that. Like I said, I want to cover the Mario Kart World stuff. I want to cover Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, and if I can do that on a much better looking version of the game, I'm going to. Because those games are beautiful in their own right, and wouldn't be, if I have the capabilities to make them even prettier, why not? So, we gotta finish Ocarina of Time though first. We're almost there. We've got 4 more dungeons and then the final dungeon, I think. Did I mess that up? No. Maybe? No. Yeah, so we have... because we have Ice Cavern and Water Temple that we're going to be doing next time. So next Saturday. Not looking forward to it. For those of you who know why, you know why. Those of you who don't, you're going to find out. I'm sure mostly anyone who has played and or heard of or seen the entirety of Ocarina of Time know that the Water Temple is not very fun to most. And the Ice Cavern is slightly more tolerable than the Water Temple. But gonna do both of those, just both together, get them out of the way, be over and done with. Because we do need the Iron Boots in order to get... we need the Iron Boots from the Ice Cavern in order to get access to the Water Temple, so... Ooh, got some iron down here. Nice, nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Definitely going to be picking that up for sure. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hollow that one out as well. But yeah, so definitely looking forward to that. The Tears of the King, or Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, because as I said, I have a special way I'm gonna play that that'll be interesting to watch, in my opinion. I will show off some of the other things that I'm gonna do, but it's essentially gonna be more of a walkthrough than anything. So, is that? Oh, that's a spawner down there. It's gonna be a bit more of a walkthrough. I feel. Okay, that's kind of cool. We have access to a spawner. Not that it matters, but good to see some of the cave Pokemon down here. Aeron, we know. Oop. Let's light this up here. Glimmet, Diglett, Aeron. Pretty cool. See what all we can find here. A fairy wand, an item to be held by a Pokemon. This delicate shining wand boosts the power of fairy type moves. It's worth it. Stardust can be sold to shopkeepers. Tidal bell, bones, and a bucket. Nothing too fancy in there. Put some of this stuff that we don't need in there though. Or at least that I don't care for, or need to hold on to. Ooh, a big pearl. Flying gem, loyalty 3. We'll take that. Flying gem, not really that worth. Kind of got a cave here, but I want to get back up here. So we're gonna just kind of make this pathway continue here. We'll just leave that to be its own little area. If we want to get access to it, we can. There we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. I just won't have anything on that side. Yeah. So, what was I talking about? Something about right, like Zelda games, Switch games, etc. Ooh, diamonds. Okay. Sweet. We'll take those for sure. I think that's diamonds. It looks like diamonds. Why not? Break that chest and I'll put it over here and make this a double chest. Oh no, I want that big pearl. I want the stardust. Actually, no. Put those back. Put the dirt back. Put that back. There we go. Everything else we can keep. Sweet. Got some diamonds. And did never grab these. Shame on me. But yeah, so super looking forward to those 2 playthroughs. I've beaten, as I've mentioned before, I have beaten Breath of the Wild in 100% completion. Ooh. Wait, what? Wait. What the heck? Wait, hold on. What the heck is this? Okay, we're gonna... Hold on here. What the heck is this? Is this all made of diamond? I don't know exactly what this is a part of, but I think... Okay, we're gonna drop down here. Oh, this is crystal. It's an entire... Okay, so this isn't diamond. That's why I didn't think it was diamond. It looked a little weird. It's crystal. And a heck of a lot of it. This must be like the amethyst deposits you can find. Certainly takes a lot to mine, though. I wonder if I can craft a better pickaxe with it. So I'm just going to turn all these into planks. What am I doing? So I can craft this. See, is this pickaxe any better? About the same. Can I make armor out of this? Let's see, crystal. Oh, okay, so this is how I make some of this stuff. So like neoplasma leggings. Reveal glass. Glass reveals the truth. It's a mysterious glass that returns a Pokemon to its original shape. That's cool. Gold lure casings. Nice. Plasma boots. Plasma chestplate. Neoplasma helmet. Plasma leggings. Neoplasma boots. Plasma helmet. I can make myself look like a Team Plasma grunt. Crystal block. Oh, so these are essence jars. So you can make some essence jars. Wait, that was something a little different. Oh. That's why. Okay. Kind of neat. Does make it a bit of a pain though. Doesn't really help us much. I think I'm just gonna pass on by this for now. So just do that, and then do that. Okay, so wait, hold on. Do that. Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. So get that filled in as needed. Cool item. It's pretty. I like the little icon. Oh wait, why did I use flame charge? Oh. Because it works, I guess. Cool. Okay. Definitely interesting. Definitely intrigued by this. That is for sure. Ooh. Ominous spooky music. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. I'm sure there's plenty of other resources out there that you can do this, like make tools with and stuff in this mod, but cool that there's like natural generation for an abundance of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Sorry, gotta answer text. One moment, folks. Alright, there we are. And just a note, I am only gonna go until about 6 EST. So it'll be in total about 2 hours. Just as a heads up, got a few things going on this evening. But again, just a nice quality stream, just chilling, mining, might do some building. I'm talking about different things, both Pokemon and non-Pokemon related. I am excited to, whilst I will have we will have the Switch 2 before it, I'm curious to know if the Pokemon Legend ZA will get a exclusive Switch 2 release, or will I imagine it'll release for both, and it'll just have 2 versions, in which case I'll just get the Switch 2 version because I'll most likely have a Switch 2 by then. But yeah, super excited for that. Hoping it's I hope it's a really good console despite the pricing of a lot of things and the difficulties with manufacturing and other, how shall I say, challenges it is facing currently. I just don't want this to be like what people are saying, because I've read quite a few reports online that people are going to say this is similar to the Wii U, or the Wii U, and I'm like, yeah, but I personally don't think so. I don't see this flopping. I see this not being as well received as the Switch, but I can definitely see this doing much better than what the Wii U did compared to the Wii. Because, I mean, the Wii itself was just revolutionary in its own right, and the Switch was too, but alas, some things just weren't supposed to happen. And I think the Wii U is one of those things. As fun of a console as it was, I enjoyed it. It just didn't get marketed very well. A lot of the games kind of had the mechanics for the gamepad, but also didn't. At the same time, like, exclusively to the, I mean, obviously, like, the Wii games that you could play on it, obviously wouldn't have gamepad configurations or anything like that, but I don't know, just felt like a very small library of games were actually quite enjoyable on the Wii U, even though I enjoyed a lot of what I played. I think it kind of met an issue of, well, we have to release a console. Oh, excuse me, we have to release a console. We're not ready for this next new and generational thing yet, because technology just isn't made. But we have to release something. Well, let's throw something together. That's kind of what I felt it was. It was a very rushed project. I feel like they had been working on it and just used assets and did it as kind of a prototype, because it was not on the go gaming, but you didn't have to be directly linked to your like TV. You could play games or have interactions on the gamepad for it, so that in itself is pretty neat. Ooh, this is a big cave. Ooh, excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see where this takes us here. Quite the drop. Yeah. Go ahead and cut that one a little short there. Just, how do I want to do this here? Start off by doing that, I guess. Oh, can I reach that down there? No. Okay. I don't know how exactly I want to play this. If I had a water bucket, which I have a bucket, it just needs water. Water bucket would probably be the best way to do this here. Ooh. Ooh, excuse me. I'm not sure if that came through, but pardon me if it did. Alright. Let's do that there. And then I just kind of leave it so I know. And ooh, that's all there is for torches, at least for those torches. That and there we go. That'll buy us quite a little. That'll buy us quite a bit of torches there. Or rather, craft us quite a bit. Redstone. Sure, can always use some redstone. Take a look around here and see. Oh, hello, little nose pass. Oh. He wanted to fight. Oh, down he goes. Ah, those are some diamonds. Hooray! Got diamonds. Yay. Yeah, as far as what I intend to stream in the future, I mean, I am still gonna try to be doing mostly Pokemon related content, both Pixelmon and main series games, but I also just enjoy playing games in general, so while I will, still honor and have the Pokemon sort of image for my channel, I think at the end of the day, it's just going to be like, I enjoy what I enjoy, or I stream what I enjoy playing, and I'm going to keep doing it. Ooh. Speaking of amethyst geodes, there's one down there. See if we can't make our way down to it. Not by jumping like that, no. Okay. Some more diamonds, I'll always take those. Oh, ooh, this Glimmin is quite the high level. Oh my. Actually managed to take it down. Nice. Let's see here. Just trying to light up as much of this cave area as I can. What is that? Sorry, I got super sidetracked, but there's something big over here. Is this like a not spider area, but like some sort of underground cave area? I mean, it's underground cave, sure. Oh yeah, we leveled up. Nice. Ooh, this is kind of cool. Gold. Might be worth picking that up. Never did check this. Yeah, bauxite, that's what I thought. There's mossy cobble, but that just seems to be part of the landscape and floor. Well, I'll do Ocean in chat for anyone wants to check it out or try to catch it. Now which way do I go? Well, I imagine I keep going this way. I started. Ooh, another crystal. Why not? Okay. The question is, how do I get out of here? What are you? Zubat. Rare Zubat. Oops. Alright. So now I need to find my way out of here. Nose to the grindstone. Ooh, it's kind of cool. What is that? Defeat 50 Pokemon. Ah, makes sense. Was that in game? Must be. There's a downside to having my alerts how I have them. Also, big drop. Where did I drop from? Ah, darn, mousey. Didn't get it. Run. Can I run? Okay, I guess I'll see this one. Quick tap. You got some of my stuff. Nice. Oh no! No, the Aaron! No! I don't have any water to put him out. Where's water? I need water. No, he's burning. Alright, there we go. No, that just... What? Okay. I'm just gonna reload the world and see what happened here. That was unfortunate. Okay, so Pokemon are still spawning, which is good. Where did I drop down from is the question. So I want to get back to that. Where did I drop down from? Maybe that up there? Maybe? Oh, one way to find out. I feel like it was higher than that though. It definitely wasn't here. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Maybe there? Maybe? Can't tell. Doesn't look like it though. I do remember there being like water around. Hello, rock and roller. I do remember there being water close to where I dropped down from. I know I ran around a bunch, but I do vividly remember water being close by. Maybe it was further down this way, because there's some water down here. More diamonds, sure. Ooh, and there are a bunch of torches down here. Okay, so yeah, it had to be down this way. Wow, I really went far. I guess I didn't realize how far I'd gone. Interesting. But follow the torches. Always an effective way to get back to where you came. If you're not placing them in completely sporadic and random placements like I have been making. Ooh, Onyx. Looks kinda cool. I will say, the difference between the models for Cobblemon and this, just Cobblemon blows these models out of the water. Because, I mean, these are just like a bunch of their 3D models with like custom animations and stuff like that. Or just like basic animations. Cobblemon just absolutely goes above and beyond for the for them. Here we go. Here's our water tower. Here's our water. Head back up. We got a decent amount of resources. Didn't get everything that I wanted, but it's okay. Head back up here though. More crystal there if we ever need it. It'd be a good thing to make pickaxes and stuff out of. Ooh, it's raining. Interesting. Yeah, go in here, split up this coal. And we'll smelt some of these here. Make some more furnaces to put on that wall. Go. I need to do some inventory fixing or chest organization, but for now, I'll leave it as is. That's a Pixelmon item though, so are those. And granted, there's like Pixelmon stuff in here, but yeah, for now, we're just gonna put it in there. Put this in here as well. Okay. I would say that's a fairly effective trip. Got some diamonds so we can make some better tools. Got a decent amount of crystal so we can make some armor. I don't know, let's make the plasma armor. Take a look at how that looks. Oh, it kind of looks cool. It's in that 5 mode. It actually kind of looks cool. I don't hate it. I do want to try out some of the other armors though. But it does look cool. I like it. We'll keep it on for now. Let's see here. Okay, so these are Lucky badge. So let's do leggings, just because that was the last one I saw. So aluminum, silver, and platinum. There's the magma leggings, which take rubies. The aqua leggings, which take sapphires. We have crystal, silicon, crystal and silicon, amethyst, firestone, waterstone, leaf, thunder, sun, moon, dusk, and dawn. And obviously like the normal Minecraft ones and a few extras. But yeah, I don't mind this look. We'll keep it. Keep it around for a while. See what happens. Okay, let's go here. And let's do all of these like this. Oops. Yeah, let's do this here just temporarily. And yes, I do want these to be bottom slabs, just so nothing can spawn on top of them. Okay. Do those as bottom slabs. And then, I want to cover the whole thing in bottom slabs, or do I want to give it some elevation? I don't know. I'm not sure. We'll leave it like that for right now. Maybe it'll come to me what I want. Alright, there we go. Put those back in there. And then we'll make a diamond pickaxe. There we go. Just in case. Put those in there. Okie dokie. Yeah, because what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of overhang this a little bit. Wait, where did those go? Oh, took them in there by accident. Wild Sun Kern in chat for anyone's trying to catch it. Ah, shoot. I messed that up. Oh well. I'll put them to good use, but we'll just have to smelt some more. That's fine. But yeah, so I can go into spectator mode because I don't mind. So yeah, my idea here is kind of bring this ledge out a little. Maybe even do like partially upside down stairs until I get to here, and then have like these overhang. And then stairs, 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 overhang. So I'm thinking that's what's gonna happen here, at least for around the border. And then for this, I'm not quite sure. Maybe do a full block with top slabs and then cap that there so it has a bump in elevation, but I don't know. Okay. I do kind of like the look of that. Oops. There we go. Alright, so what it would do is it would go like this, then like this, then like that, then that, and then I would go bump, bump. Do that there. Done that. There we go. That looks a lot better. I like that a lot more. I do like that a lot more. Okay. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I do like that. I do like the look of that, so I think we're going to keep it as is like that. Okay. Because what I'm thinking is something... Alright. Oop. So, yeah. Still debating, because one hand I can go like that and kind of keep it going. Might look okay, especially after I put the other slabs on. Need to do some more with this over here. Ooh, I have an idea. Let's see here. Should be enough. Okay. There we are. Hello, Wooloo. Goodbye, Wooloo. As I said before, if I remember correctly, I wanted to kind of give this an overhang in this mine. Make it look kind of like a real, or not a real, but a decent, somewhat mine shaft. So, that's what we're going to do just now. After I get out of this battle. There we go. So I think maybe right there. And then we'll do the same for this side here. And then we'll cover that. What should I cover it with? Should I do wool? No. I don't think so. Connect these two right here as well. There we go. Because I want this to like kind of wrap around and go over a little bit, or I could potentially do kind of like a diagonal thing here, but I think I kind of wanted to cascade over a little. Maybe instead of it being that tall. Because again, I do want this kind of lean and cascade. Let's see, how does that look? It's not bad. Okay. Alright, so the question is what to make you out of, but that'll be for another time. For now, we're still working on you. And also missed that there. Okay, I'll have to fix that. Put you in there. Grab. I don't know. I'm gonna grab like half a stack. A little more actually. So we do have 28 of those. 48 will work, and then get this up to here. That'll work. Ooh. Okay. Alright. Almost had him. No Pokeballs either. Oh well. Ooh, Ender Pearl. Neat. Yeah, that's better. Wait, no, I haven't fixed it yet. Right. Let's go over here, I guess. That'll work probably. Okay, so it was you that. There we go. Everything else is A-okay. Good. Nice. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Okay. Not quite. Hello, Tana Mouse. Oops. Okay. So what's these over here maybe? Okay. Weird. There's so many tandem mouse in here. Oh my goodness. Ooh, I do apologize for that. Feeling a little, I guess, drowsy. Funnily enough, is a Pokemon. So I think I'll take me a little bit of a nap after stream. That sounds pretty good. Alright. Ooh, Eradicate. That's kind of cool. Okay, what was I working on? I was doing my, yeah. Put all of those in there, put all that in there, put all that in there, put that in there. Alright, let's head back up. Ooh, a Flaffy. Pretty neat. Wild Zorua. Oh, the Zora escaped. Oops. Alright. There we go. Let's see if I can get this here. Pink. No, that put it upside down. Pink. There we go. I think that worked. Yeah. Looks like it did. Cool. And then to see here. Alright, and then those are right there. That's a corner block in each corner. So do, no, not upside down. I'll have to replace this one. There we go. Is that a Bulbasaur? Oh, that's a Bulbasaur down there. That's kind of cool. No, not upside down. Not backwards either. There we go. Break and replace this one. Boom. Nice. And then as I said, what I think I'm going to do is do that. Oh, these are bottom slabs as well. have ourselves our house. Almost all the way finished. I need another birch. Although I might put something different right there. I think I am going to put something different. I did want to do this as well. These ones I want upside down. There we go. And then, yeah, so that I want upside down there. Oop. Hello, Patrat. Or Pat Rat, as some might say. Not too shabby, definitely could do with some work. Also, you're messed up there. Why are you messed up like that? Okay, fix that real quick. There we go. Are the other ones, the other corners around? Oh, I missed that part, that section there too. Fix that. I think the other corners got the memo. Yeah, looks like it. Oh, hello, Oinkaloon. All the other corners got the memo, so. We just go up here and do this one. Unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna have enough to get across here. Just barely too shy. Also, that one's facing the wrong direction. Just barely too shy. Ow. Okay. That's alright, we'll fix that later. I don't know that I like these here either. I know what I can do. I miscounted. Okay. Ah, darn. Boop, 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 boop. Nope, press the wrong button there. I don't think it's gonna matter though. It's level 5. Okay. There we go. That's that's better. I think that's gonna be good there. Yeah, I just need a few more bottoms there to... Oh, hold on here. Ooh. Kind of like that. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. Go into spectator mode for a little look around, make sure everything looks okay. The roof is pretty basic and bland, but honestly, for a starter house, not too shabby. For a basic starter house, not too shabby. It'll really come together once I figure out what kind of overhang I'm gonna do here. I might do like a mixed stone overhang over here. Kind of run down the back and the side. I think that might help finish it off nicely, but I need to get another leaf right there. Oh yeah, I forgot about these. Building note, Miltank use rock smash. Building note, Atkins can burrow. Building note, remember to patch hole. Building note, note to not have water pipe here. Building note, leave other note for house lore. I forgot about this. That's kind of funny. I was really proud of myself for that little bit of a design choice there. Yeah, I got some. Yeah, I need to do some pathing around here. I think that'll help come together. Help bring it together if I was to do some of this here. What sort of like stone mix do we have here? Some andesite, some cobble, some basic stone right here. Not much. Okay. To be fair, I don't often get a bunch of mixed stone. Ooh, an ultra wormhole. That's kind of cool. Alright, let me see here how be a good pattern to do this. Rattata wants a battle. Cooked mutton. Sure. need to go get some more. But I do kind of like that. Put a couple of torches up here as well. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Let me go get some more here. Oh my goodness, Tandem Mouse. Okay. Yeah, that's an interesting thing to note is the whole... I do want to try to incorporate the calcite. See if we can try to incorporate more stuff. More of the calcite. Maybe more into the roof of it. There we go. Bring it down here somewhere. Maybe. Yeah. I kinda like that. I kinda like that. If we take a... Well, real quick, let's make it daytime. I keep doing that, I'm not used to that. It's over here. Also. So, yeah, okay, yeah, the Tandem Mouse, we're just gonna kinda have to deal with them. It seems like they just exclusively spawn in what's an established house. And, have a constant infestation. So, not much we can do about that. But yeah. I think that's a fun little addition. Is like a mining build, like a little mining mound. It does clash a little bit with the house. Quite a bit actually, but I think it's a neat addition. I like it. Many may not. I do, personally. I think it adds nice contrast, and it's like obviously very obvious that this is the mine. So, and the pathing was a nice touch, nice addition. I am gonna add a few other things as well. For example, take 2 of these stones and like do like there and there. I wish I could place them facing other ways, but oh, I can. There we go. Do like that, and then I can later incorporate some other things like gravel and stuff. Like, is this coarse dirt? Oh, it is. Ooh, give me some of that. Incorporate that. Incorporate some coarse dirt. There we go. Might make some additions later on. For right now, that's where we'll leave that. Whew. But yeah. Pretty successful stream, I think. I'm going to be wrapping up soon, I think, here. Probably go for another 10 or so minutes, but a nice calm, just didn't really talk much. I apologize for that. I talked more in the beginning, but just a nice calm, relaxing stream. Not a lot to do, or not a lot happened, not much to go about doing, but worked on some necessary stuff. I'll have a much better plan for next time as to what I want to do, and maybe do some more resource gathering. Then, thing is, there's not, I mean, aside from the Minecrafty stuff, there's not a whole lot to do. It's kind of what I wanted this to be, is just kind of like a introduction to the Pixelmon mod. Because it is a fun mod, but I think for the next time we do Pixelmon, I will give Cobblemon another chance. Ooh! A Pokeball. Let's see if we can catch something. I don't know what else. What all have we caught? Just what's in our party. Well. Let's see, is there anything interesting around here we can try to catch? I'm trying to catch the Zigzagoon. It's level 2. It is a Galarian Zigzagoon, so that's kind of cool. Yay, we caught it. Yay. Nice. A Smala would have been a good pickup. Get a grass type. But nice. Well, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna collect these right now. I'll collect them later. Oh, just a little bit of. Yeah. Well, set out to do what I wanted to do. Did a bunch of mining, got a bunch of stone material. Used up a fair bit of it, but I need to do some inventory sorting. And worked on the house. Pretty successful short stream, or regular stream, I guess, technically. I don't know. I don't know what I'd necessarily consider short or long, but next time though, I think we're gonna get the next time at least that we play. I think we're gonna get another building put up, or at least start on another building. Is it P? No. Oh, there we go. I knew it was one of those buttons, just to minimize that tray. It was bugging me until I forgot about it, and then I remembered about it. So yeah, I do have something in mind for the next building that I want to build, which will involve our nether area, or the access to the nether, now that we have a diamond pickaxe, because that was the other thing that I wanted to go mining for, is I wanted to go mining until I found diamonds. And so now we can get obsidian and we can set up a nether portal. So the next building I want to build is going to be our nether and enchantment area, because that's going to be something fun. Move. Get away. Don't want you here. So yeah, next time we're gonna go check out the nether, or at least get the resources to make the building. I have an idea in mind. It's gonna be completely detached from the house still. I can actually kind of lay out the area that I want to do it in. It's gonna be over here. We can start that up. So next stream will be a fun one. I had been thinking about this earlier in the week, and since I knew I was going to be doing kind of a mining and chill stream with not a lot going on, I figured, well, typically after you do a bunch of mining and get diamonds, next step in Minecraft is go to the Nether. So we're gonna go check that out. But I intend to build it. It's gonna be a kind of. We're gonna have a 3x3 section for the Nether portal. So get him out of here. Yeah, we're gonna have a 3x3 section for the Nether portal. So let's see here. Say our Nether portal is there. I want the building to be about 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because then we're also going to need a section for the enchanting table as well. So, because I want to put the enchanting table, and then I want to have the Nether portal, like, I want to have the enchanting table over here, and then Nether portal over here, and you walk in from this side, kind of like a corner area, I think. So I'm going to have to reorient this. What a sort of fact that I always enjoy ever since they actually made it official was the whole like ruined portal thing where it's kind of like the Nether bleeding into the overworld. I've always, ever since they added that officially, I've always loved that idea. So we're gonna have our enchanting room, and that's going to be the main building, and then the lore of it is when we activated our portal, it started corrupting that building. So we're going to go in, get some blocks from the Nether, and then kind of redesign that side. But we're going to make the enchanting room kind of similar to this, actually. It's not really going to be much of a building, but more of a hut. So we're going to keep the building scheme the same: stone, oak, birch. But then when we get the Nether portal set up, go in, we're going to get netherrack, we're going to get some of the bricks, hyphae, vines, that sort of thing, some of the crimson leaves, if we can find, whenever we find all that. We're going to get some of that and kind of redo this side with the Nether portal, so that's going to be fun. That'll be not next Saturday, but Saturday after. We're going to work on that. So I've got some preparations to make, and I got to plan out how I want to build the building. But once we do that, or once I do that, and then it comes around for the next stream, yeah. Fun times ahead. Lots of fun things. I might work on this a little bit more just to kind of make it a little bit nicer. Might do a few touch-up things around here, but we'll see. Definitely need to do some work in here. I'd considered putting the enchantment table up here, but there's just not going to be a lot of room if I do, because I would have to put it right here, and the books would have to go out here and then like to here and then around, and it wouldn't really work. Not as well as I'd want it to. So I had considered that, but yeah, the idea kind of popped in my head. When did I get this idea? I don't know. I was thinking about it earlier this week. Probably Monday, maybe Tuesday. But yeah. So next Pixelmon stream, we are delving into the Nether, continuing doing the Minecraft things, because what I will say is I will promise I'll make it to the end. Probably just to kind of give a timeline for the project. We can go back in here and look at our army of tandem mouse. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go up top. Yeah, our army of tandem mouse. My goodness. So we got some cool armor. We have a plan for next time that I'm going to work on these upcoming weeks. Again, no stream Monday or Thursday, But hopefully after that, we should be back to doing those. And then I think I'm going to play around with the idea of only streaming the main series once a day, and then the other day, or once a week, and then the other day is going to be some other stuff. Not sure what, but some other stuff. I have an idea. I do have an idea. So, but for now, I think we're going to call it here. I was going to wrap up around between 5:45 and 6-ish, so need to get a few things done before other things this evening. I know it was a bit short and not a lot going on this stream, so I apologize if it was boring, but hopefully, shout out to VOD Frogs, put this on in the background while you're doing other stuff in the future, or this was just kind of a nice little segue video. You can skip it, although it's the end of the video, so me saying you can skip this one. Again, early in my content creation, so I'll get better over time, and I have the wonderful support of my wonderful mods and my entire community, so I do ask for more patience with the hiatus. It is helping. I am feeling better about it, so I'm going to keep going with it for at least one more week. If I feel I need another after that, I may do that, but as I'm feeling right now, we'll be back after next week. So looking forward to it. Let's go ahead and save with the title. I'll switch over my ending screen. Ooh, excuse me. But yeah, this was fun. I accomplished what I set out to accomplish, which, given the fact that of the game I was playing earlier, that wasn't happening, it's nice and refreshing. Oh, excuse me. Here's hoping that trend continues into later tonight. Ooh, okay, the Pokemon community game is done, so don't have to worry about that. Don't think there's anything else. Next Saturday, as I said, we're going to be back in Ocarina of Time, looking for delving into the ice cavern and then the dreaded water temple. I say dreaded, most people dread it. It's really not that bad. It's actually quite a beautiful temple, some of the best music in the game, but just the mechanics of it are annoying. You guys will see when we tackle it. Ugh. The mechanics and the layout, it's annoying. But that project is approaching its end. As I said, we only have 4 more dungeons before the main end game dungeon, which Ganon's Castle does technically count as one. So that one will end soon. And we will start probably my favorite Zelda game, I'd say. As you guys have seen, I've shown off Breath of the Wild for speedrunning, so it really holds a special place in my heart. It truly does. It really, really holds a special place in my heart ever since I first found it, ever since I first watched a playthrough of it and then played through it myself. I do regret, that is one of my regrets with the game, is I had originally watched a playthrough of it before playing it myself, so a lot of the stuff I got spoiled on, but Tears of the Kingdom, that wasn't the case. Went in completely blind to that game, and it is well worth it. If you or anyone you know has been on the fence about buying Tears of the Kingdom ever since it released almost 2 years ago, actually, as a matter of fact, it just had its 2-year birthday. So about 5 days ago, or was it 4 days ago? 5 days ago? Somewhere around there. Tears of the Kingdom is 2 years old. So happy birthday to it. But yeah, that one if you or anyone you know is on the fence about doing it and they haven't seen anything of it, they want to play it, but they don't know if they like it or not, tell them. Tell them they will like it. Convince them that they will like it. It is well worth it. And if this is in the future where a new Legend of Zelda game has been released that you're watching this, play that one. I'm sure it's going to be pretty good. I know I personally haven't played Echoes of Wisdom yet. I've seen gameplay on it. It looks fun. So I might check it out later on, but I want to at least get through the Legend of Zelda games that I've played and or have played and beaten and or have yet to complete. Because obviously I want to say I've beaten them. Because there are plenty. As big of a Legend of Zelda fan as I am, more so to the lore of Legend of Zelda than I am the games, as fun as they are. But the lore, the art, the fan creativity, everything that everyone makes of it, it's truly an amazing franchise, and it's done a lot for me just personally. So I am still Pokemon nerd. I will always be a Pokemon nerd, but and I'm still going to market myself as a Pokemon nerd, but I'm going to be continuing my journey as a variety streamer, and my main two kind of focuses are Pokemon and Legend of Zelda. I have contemplated with a name change. Just this is kind of out of the blue, but I've contemplated with a name change. But I like the Pokemon Surge, and it's kind of become a part of my thing. So, because there was a name I thought of. Actually, no, I didn't think of it. I heard it. It's a weird thing to say, but I did hear a name, and it was, what was it? It had something to do with Hyrule, like specifically the word Hyrule. But I thought it was really cool. But I like being Pokemon Surge. I am Pokemon Surge. And no, that is not Pikmin Surge, as some might have said it before, or some might have thought. It is Pokemon Surge, just abbreviated. Because it's your weekly or daily dose of Surge of Pokemon. Nerd and all. But yeah. It's been a fun journey so far, and I'm looking forward to much more of it. I'm looking forward to many more games to play, and bouncing back and forth with what I jive with and what I think of, or what I make myself out to be. Wherever I go with that, I hope you all support me, as you have. And I hope I can continue making great things for you guys. So, Brick had mentioned something in his stream, and many creators talk about it, and he talked about it, how the words "I would be nothing without my community." At least, for right now, and for the foreseeable and far distant future, that remains true here as well. I do this because I enjoy it. I do this because it's a fun way to play video games, and I get to share my experiences with the world. But the support I get from my mods, from lurkers, from friends, and from VOD frogs and watchers, that to me is what really makes streaming worth it. So, just to kind of get a little deep here, if you have thought and to have the capability to do so, and you've wanted to stream or make content, go for it. It can be scary, it can be a lot, it can be too much for some. But there's no harm in backing off if you need to. However, there's harm in not starting when you should. or want. Content creation for me was always, I want to do it, I want to do it, I want to do it. Well, now I am. Doing it regularly. Not full time, but as regularly as I can. And even though I have gotten burnt out, or I might not have seemed as interested or anything like that, I truly do enjoy making content. And I truly do enjoy streaming. So, words of advice, I'm just some random nerd on the internet playing Pokemon and Zelda and other games. But for any of you who see this in the future, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, just remember, it's always worth a shot. Worst thing you can do is not take it. But it was a lot easier to get deep with the music that's playing because I have the menu music on for Pixelmon mod. It's very calming, very soothing and relaxing music. But yeah, I just not streaming these past couple of days, or the 2 days that I would normally stream. It's kind of helped me think about things a lot and realize the true enjoyment I have with streaming. It is a lot at times. It can be a lot, especially if you are someone like myself who uploads VODs to YouTube and makes custom descriptions and, or even for those who edit their VODs. I mean, I can't even imagine, but it's worth it. If you are someone who has thought about making content, thought about streaming or doing YouTube or anything of the sort, it's well worth it to at least try, to start. Because who knows, maybe once you start, you won't ever stop. Maybe you'll start and just decide, I gave it a good shot, not for me. That's okay. That's the best advice I can give on the topic is do it. Try it. If it's something you've been passionate about or think you might like and enjoy, go for it. I do it to not only help clear out games that I've wanted to play but never had the time or never thought were fun or didn't think it was, I didn't think I had availability to play. But I also do it to make content, to put myself out there, to provide a source of media and entertainment that I grew up on. YouTube, Twitch, anything. Yeah, I'm good. Just chatting, just talking and doing things. Oh, right. But yeah, I will be wrapping up though. So. The music is nice. I like it. I like the music. That's also another reason why I've kind of been sitting here. But yeah, so kind of got very deep and sentimental there. I apologize if I annoyed anybody or people didn't want to hear any of that, but too bad. You stuck around this long. You were hearing me talk for a reason. Next week, again, I know this is like the third or fourth time I said this, but no streams Monday or Thursday, stream Saturday, and then we hopefully we'll be back Should be back. Oh, now there's a Carablast. Okay, well, I'll let that run its course. Yeah, I mean, next week, and then think about it. If you guys want to see me kind of break up and not do not do 2 Pokemon main series streams during the week, I just think about it and comment. And I'd love to hear you guys' opinions. I'd love to be take into account everyone's ideas, and we'll see where it goes. Because again, I've been contemplating switching it to one day and then having either Monday or Thursday as something else, just to help prevent burnout and not make me feel like, not that I dread playing those games. I do enjoy them, but it can get pretty repetitive. It can get a bit difficult to manage, and just, I don't know. Words are hard sometimes. I say that after I said, like, super profound and sentimental, like 20 minutes, as Clara pointed out. So. Yay, Clara caught it. Hooray. Anyways, everybody, hope you guys have enjoyed. I apologize for talking your ear off for the past 20 minutes and not really getting a whole lot done this stream, but it was meant to be a nice, relaxing, calm stream, and I just wanted to kind of put my thoughts out there. I wanted to kind of, as the things I've been kind of pondering and contemplating this past week, as I said, it's not streaming the 2 days that I normally stream this week kind of gave me a lot of extra time to think, which with my brain could be good or bad. Anywho, we will be back here next Saturday, back in the land of Hyrule, an ocarina in our hand, and delving into the chilling ice cavern and the wonderful water temple. Can you hear the sarcasm and the not so accurate truth in my voice? Anyways, folks, thank you all for hanging out. Stay safe. And I'll see you all next time. Peace out.